I don't think it was until a few years later when, you know, I mean, we started appearing on TV. Then we walked off to Johnny Carson's show. My mother almost had a conniption. She had a 12 conniption. Why would you do that? And I said, Mom, they lied to us. They
I didn't hear this story.
Yeah, they booked us on the show and Get Together with a hit, you see, but we had just released Elephant Mountain because Get Together was a national hit 2 years after it was released. So we said, well, we'll come, but, you know, we have to sing one song. We wanted to sing Sunlight off our new album because Get Together's history, you know, for us as an album. And the guy who sang the second part, he's not even in the band, so. But, of course, we'll sing it. But we got in there, and, you know, they ran over and just said, basically, you know, play your hit and get out of here and quit complaining about the monitors and stuff like that. So we were really at the, so we just, that was it. We walked. We said, you know, we're businessmen. We had an agreement. This was not in writing. It was a verbal agreement, and you've broken it, so we're not playing. So my poor mom had to endure Johnny Carson saying,
Oh.
well, they'd only been in show business for a couple of weeks, so and they didn't like our monitors, and they didn't like our psychedelic set, so we wiped their nose and sent them home. You know, poor moms, you know. You had to fight with the record company. That was a huge fight to get our own producer. You know, to not let them take your publishing, to not let all of these things were a fight. For us, no, it was the right thing. I mean, we were used to come, we'd sign a contract, or we'd say we always came and played. We never blew off gigs or, you know, took dope and said, sorry, we can't come tonight, we're high. Right. You know, we were on it. And, you know, that's the way the world's supposed to work. So, but we were right there at the front saying no. Who would say no to Johnny Carson? What are we, stupid? Maybe, you know, in retrospect, no, it wasn't stupid because at every point of the music business we were facing that, hey, play your hit and get out of here. You guys, you know, or no, you can't. You can have a cent and a half. I think that was the royalty we signed with RCA for. You know, it had come to, what's it? Yeah, Mechanicals, cent and a half. You read Blind Lemon Jefferson's story, he gets a hooker in a bottle of gin or whiskey for, you know, 5 hours of recording, you know, you're saying, yeah, well, that's what it was, but it's not that anymore. And here we are, young boys who've been to college, and we're not going for that, you know, not anymore. And there are other people who are making sure that all the artists were not going. So it was kind of the beginning of, we're not going for it. We're not riding in the back of the bus, you know. You're not going to take this music from us, you know, and not give us anything. We got children, we got wives, you know. We have dignity, and we have intelligence, and you're not going to take it from us anymore. So the beginning for me was starting my own publishing company. Why should I? Because the publishing that I had done through Darren, you know, they took half of it, but they never got me another record. Right. They never got somebody else. They never worked my songs. So I said, what's the point of that? And that was the smartest thing I ever did. Get Together is not my song because I didn't write it, but Darkness, Darkness is mine. And you know, 2 or 3 years ago when Robert Plant recorded it, or it's in Jack the Bear or whatever, that's, you know, and Sunlight, which has been used a lot in television. That really was a great idea. Youngbloods and Led Zeppelin played one show together. And I remember my road manager, Earthquake, came back from the show at the end after the pack-up, and he said, hey, Robert Plant's a fan of yours. He likes, like, 4 a.m. from... I said, Robert Plant knows Soul of a City Boy? And it turned out that he's quite a folk fan.
Yeah.
You know, on that record he did a lot of, of folk singers songs from folk singers who disappeared off the map. I can't remember the name of one of them that he mentioned. So he called me. I'm in Hawaii, and he's in the back of a cab in London, and he's saying, I recorded Darkness. I'd love you to hear it. So I said, wow, that's great. And I thought it was, you know, and then I guess I called him back, or I wrote him after. He just, you know, very respectful. And I loved it.